we doing, everybody? This is the Pop Music Freak coming back with another reaction video and my countdown of my top 1,000 songs of all time. We're up to number 976, and this is different from all the others. You want to know why? Because this is actually a song that the kiddies know. It's a song from the 2020s. Oh my goodness. He must have fell on his head or something now. No, actually, it's just, I said there's got to be one song, at least one song in each decade that I can appreciate. And for the 2020s so far, it is this song. It's this song. Now, I'm calling it this song. You want to know why? Because for end of 2020 into all of 2021, never heard the end of the song. It was on the radio every single day. It drove me up the wall for a little while, but then I said, you know what? But it's so groovy. It's so retro. It's so disco sounding. It sounds like 1979. And this is what I want to hear more of in the 2020s as I get old. You know? No, I'm not talking about The Weeknd's Blinding Lights. That's another song I heard too many times. But this song, at least I really enjoy. I gotta be honest. It's a guilty pleasure. You might look at me, 50-something-year-old man, like Dua Lipa. Yeah, I do. And the song is Levitating. We all know it. We've all heard it 500,000 times, but I still love it. Even my wife loves it, and she's very hard to please as a music fan. Anyway, let me shut up. Let's get to what the song's about and why this song is so darn historic. All right. Levitating is a song by English singer Dua Lipa from her second studio album, Future Nostalgia. The song was written by Lipa, Clarence Coffey Jr., Sarah Hudson, and Kaz, who produced the song with Stuart Price and stemmed from a Roland VP330 synthesizer sample played by Kaz. The song is an electro-disco and new disco song with several disco tropes. It incorporates elements of dance pop, pop funk, power pop, and space rock, as well as 70s, 80s, 90s pop and R&B styles. The lyrics describe the idea of levitating when falling in love, with several outer space references. Levitating reached number 5 on the UK singles chart and number 2 on the US Billboard Hot 100, becoming Lipa's 7th top 5 single in the UK and 2nd in the US. Despite not reaching number 1 in the United States, Levitating was named the number 1 song of 2021, becoming the 4th single to accomplish this feat and the first single to do so since Lifehouse's Hanging by a Moment in 2001. It also ranks in the top 40 of its all-time list. On my list, the one that I work on, it's number 9 of all time on Hot 100 history, according to my little ranking thing that I do. But enough about me. Song is also the longest charting song by a female artist on Billboard Hot 100 chart history, spending a total of 77 weeks on the chart and placing it 4th of all time. It also reached number 2 on the Billboard Global 200 chart and became number 1 on that 2021 year-end chart. Song was awarded a platinum certification in the United Kingdom by the BPI. Levitating was promoted with 2 different music videos. One involved riding around in a car, going through town, flying around, whatever. The other one in a home, which seemed a very ordinary video, just sitting there in an apartment somewhere. But anyway, background. Okay, background on the song. After figuring out the title of her second album, Future Nostalgia, Dua Lipa began working backwards, figuring out the sound she desired. Shortly after, Levitating was written, which is the first track recorded that appears on the album's final track listing. The song was written by Lipa with longtime collaborators, Clarence Coffey Jr. of The Monsters and Strangers, Sarah Hudson, and Stephen Kosmenlik, the latter of which also handled the production. Before going into the studio, Kosmenlik spent a few weeks coming up with ideas to play in the studio, eventually thinking it would be cool to create a slinky disco track. And that's what this became. Levitating was written and recorded in a one-day studio session at Sarm West Studios in Notting Hill, London, between the 4 writers on August 28, 2018. They started the session by Hudson doing a tarot card reading in order for the writers to open up about what was happening in their lives. Lipa recalled it was changing the energy in the room. Cosmetaluk then began playing some tracks he had created with Lipa in mind. Levitating was one of the first tracks he played, which the collaborators all agreed that it would be the one to write onto. Lipa took out the voice memos app on her phone and began leading the song by singing a melody, making it up on the way, with Coffee later elevating it. They had the visuals of being in an Austin Powers movie, with Mike Myers doing a random dance to a song, which helped them give them a mood while writing the lyrics. The session ended up the collaboration ordering donuts and levitating from the Sugar Rush. They immediately began writing after that with a good feeling going into it. They decided to include the Sugar Boo lyric as an ode to their friendship, as it was something they called one another as a joke. Lipa also decided to add a rap in order to get her British side across, because she often gets mistaken from where she is actually from. She then recorded the lead vocals and basically got the track down in 2 takes, and in under 15 minutes, the whole track, she sang the whole track. And before she knew it, she said, "Holy F, I think we got ourselves a monster here." And she wasn't wrong. So other than that, the song was released March 27th, 2020, 5th track on the second album, Future Nostalgia. On August 2020, she confirmed the song would serve as the album's official single. It was promoted to Italian and British contemporary hit radio formats on August 13th, 2020. Then the Baby came in to do a remix version, to do a rap on a remix, and the remix seemed to push the song onto American radio a little bit faster. Let's see what else we got. I think we pretty much covered it all. Most reviewers thought it was a fantastic retro disco single. Other people wondered what the hell she was singing about. There's one person was like, what the hell is she singing about? It's disco with jarbled lyrics, but it's absolutely mesmerizing, and I cannot stop playing it. Crazy. So there you go. So song by the end of 2020 got as high as number 27 on the Billboard charts. It seemed to be struggling, and then it suddenly took off as both versions of the single of the video were being played in numerous outlets. Let's see, and it quickly moved up the top 10. It is only the second song in history to hit every position from number 2 to number 10 on the charts. Where is the first one? The first one is "How Do I Live" by Leanne Rimes, which was spent 75 weeks on the Hot 100, which Levitating passed at the end of its chart run. All right, so what else do we got? Someone tried to sue in March of 2022. A reggae band sued Lipa and Warner Brothers Records, claiming copyright infringement. And also there was another lawsuit that was, I think she won this one. They threw it out. Hold on. Old-time songwriters L. Russell Brown and Sandy Linzer claimed that Levitating infringed on their 1979 disco song "Wiggle and Giggle All Night." There's some similarity here and there, honestly, but nah, it's a different song. As for awards, I forgot to mention, this is one of the most nominated songs that there's ever been. In 2021, it was nominated for 7 different Song of the Years. Billboard Awards, it won Top Radio Song of the Year, and was nominated for Top Hot 100 Song, Top Streaming Song, Top Selling Song. iHeartRadio, it won Song of the Year for 2022. And then Billboard, of course, it is the number 1 song on the Hot 100 for 2021. All right, I think I've covered most of it. I mean, I could keep talking for an hour, all the things surrounding this song and how sensational a hit it was. Amazing success indeed. On the charts, hit number 1 in Canada, Bulgaria. We've got Croatia, hit number 1. Let's see, adult contemporary hit number 1 on Billboard, mainstream top 40, adult top 40. Where did it hit number 2? Did it hit number 2 anywhere? India hit number 2. Hungary, Global 200 chart. Czech Republic, it hit number 2. Of course, understand she's also Albanian, so she's getting a lot of fans from that portion of Europe, from the eastern portion of Europe, which is something that's kind of a rarity in US and UK pop music scene. But she's on fire. This song was just humongous. And we'll see if she has many more hits to come. As for now, let me throw the video on. I'm going to do the video of her in the car. I think that's the one that is. Let's see, is that the one? I'm not sure which one I picked. But I'll be a surprise. Which video should we put up by Dua Lipa? Alright, and I'll be back at the end with a couple more comments. So, I'll be back. Alright, there you go. Dua Lipa's Levitating. One thing I forgot to mention is there was another special remix of the song that was done kind of after the song was out for a while. It was called the Blessed Madonna's remix. It contained Madonna and Missy Elliott on the track. It did okay in the clubs, got airplay, but it was not as big as the original track or the rap remix of The Baby. It is just a phenomenal hit, and it's right there with the biggest hits of all time so far, which is an amazing feat. And like I said, we'll see what else she has for us down the road. I think she's going to be around a while. I have a feeling about her. But all right, so that's it for now. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you can see, the old guy has some appreciation for newer music here and there. There'll be 1,000 to 2010 song here and there, 2000 song. But majority of my music is 70s and 80s, with a little bit of 90s. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please share if you did. Please subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And hit the bell for notifications for brand new stuff. I don't think this is going to be it for today, and I think tomorrow I might not be able to do it because I have a wedding to go to. Alright? But there'll be plenty more of me to come for sure. Alright? So to all my friends out there, I wish you peace and love.